Kennesaw Smith-Gilbert Gardens is home to 17 acres of beautiful blooms, but one of them cannot be found anywhere else in the world.
Interesting. The garden recently discovered a new variety of camellia, and now the honor of naming it will go to the highest bidder.
Hey, good day. Paul Milliken is live at Smith-Gilbert Gardens this morning. Paul, I'm sure you have a few suggestions. I've got some suggestions for a name for you, but we won't get into that right now.
I bet you do. I bet you do, which is why you are banned from the auction coming up this weekend. It's not going to happen, Buck Lanford, but I got a few ideas. And Sharon Lawson, don't I look pretty? Buck, don't answer. Sharon, don't I look so flowery?
You look marvelous.
I wish you could see her face as she said
blooming this morning at Smith. I don't want to see the face. I just want to hear the happy words. All right. Yeah, hanging out at Smith-Gilbert Gardens in Kennesaw. Beautiful space, by the way. It's been a while since we've been here. If you haven't been in a while, this is the time to visit. And throughout the morning, we'll be taking you around the garden. First, though, let's talk about this. Something really exciting has happened here over the past couple of years. And the person that has discovered it all is the garden manager, Lisa Bartlett. This is a big deal. Lisa, it's great to see you.
Guys, thank you.
Okay, so Lisa, this is crazy. About 3 years ago, you're walking on this path right here, which you do, I'm sure, every single day. You're walking by this camellia shrub, and tell me what you noticed. What was different?
So, one, I noticed that there was this little variegated flower on the smaller branch, and so I kept watching it, and then I Googled it, and it had two separate blooms on it. One was pink, and one was variegated like this one. And I thought this was the sport,
right?
When in fact it was the big, vigorous pink one.
Yeah. Okay. So explain what a sport is. That's a natural process, right?
It's a naturally occurring mutation in nature, which can come from, naturally occurring in the shrub, or in our case, we think it happened when a branch fell and landed on the shrub and kind of split a gene, if you will,
right,
and created the two flowers.
Right. So when you say split a gene, you look at this variegated one. Variegated means kind of the splotchy. So you're saying the gene was split, and so what you ended up with was a flower that was all pink. And this is the one that will not be found anywhere else but right here at Smith-Gilbert Gardens. And it was a process to get it verified that this was a new cultivar of camellia. What did you have to go through?
So we had to have the president of the American Camellia Society come out and verify that in fact it was something different and unique, and he did verify that because this came off of Camellia japonica Lauren Tudor, and the sport. This is the Lauren Tudor, and this is the sport. But then I had to take it down and show it to the Camellia Society showing down at the Atlanta Botanical Gardens, and there was so much buzz when I brought it.
You said everybody was buzzing about
this.
this.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you have a sport? Let's see.
Yeah.
And so when I showed it to them, they were very excited because it is so pretty. So I had to show it, and then I had to prove that I could do cuttings. I had to prove that it reliably bloomed, and through that, association with the American Camellia Society, they came out and noticed our collection, and now we're on the American Camellia Society trail.
Yeah, that's amazing. Oh no, I lost my boutonniere. Okay, so this flower right here, it is brand new. The thing is, it doesn't have a name yet.
No.
That's going to change very soon. So talk about what's happening on Saturday.
So we have our big Rose Gala on Saturday, and we are auctioning off the opportunity to name this flower.
Unbelievable. I mean, what a once-in-a-lifetime thing. And you can name it whatever you want.
You can name it after your pet. You can name it after your grandma. You can name it after you.
Okay, well, so I'm saying anyone out there who wants to bid on this and name it after me, I can't offer you anything in return, but I would be appreciative. Now, I do have a little hookup with the auction, as do you. So, of course, this auction is going to be going on at the gala. And who will be the auctioneer but the good news auctioneer, the one and only George Franco, special guest. Guys, it's so good to see you again, George Franco.
We're back. Can you believe
back
it?
in front of the camera. Okay, so let's talk about this. So on Saturday, I mean, talk about a cool thing to auction off. This is really once in a lifetime.
Marvelous Milliken.
Thank you for understanding the kind of name that this needs.
Buck's Beauty?
No, absolutely. I don't like that at all. No. Maybe Wonderful Whaley.
Maybe, or Lovely Lawson?
I like that. Shining Sharon.
They're all welcome to donate and to bid on it.
Yeah.
And yes, it's the good news auctioneer.
I love that. Now, you've done this particular gala before, and I know you love Smith-Gilbert Gardens.
There's such a place of serenity here,
for
Paul.
sure.
It's just a beautiful place. And yes, we were together in 2019.
Yeah.
COVID hit.
Yeah.
Everything shut down. In the meantime, the new sport, not buck, the new sport was born. The
Yeah.
new sport was born in that time. So we're going to sell the rights to this cultivar. It's the naming rights, and 25, 35, able to buy now $4,500.
That's what we wanted to hear right there. That the good news auctioneer. So you said before, buck is a bad sport. This is a good sport. This is the kind of sport that you want, George. And by the way, I'm glad we get to finally see you like this, and not, I mean, I wish you could have worn this on the news, but I like the outfit, and you kind of match with the new flower.
Well,
too.
I have to tell you, I have one coming in specifically to the old cultivar. So we're going to sell the new cultivar. But remember the old hat?
Yeah.
The weather hat? Well, this is my new uniform.
I love it, man. It looks amazing. So we've got more from Smith-Gilbert Gardens coming up this morning, but there it is, the Shining Sharon, Lovely Lawson.
I like the Lovely Lawson. It rings a nice little
Marvelous
bell.
Milliken.
Thank George for that, please.
Some good
It was
options.
good seeing him as well.
Ask George if he'll help us auction
Right?
off your shirt too when this thing is over too. We want to do that. Try to
No
make a
way.
little extra
This
money.
thing is